Dave here at Rousseau's RV Center in Lakeville, Massachusetts. Today's an exciting day because we got our first 2022 Rockwood at our dealership. This is a 2509S. This is a true 2022. So this year was different than the last decade plus of trying to get the new model year out as early as possible. In a normal year, they would slap a 2022 on a unit built in March, but this year the model change came along with actual product changes. So 2022 is actually really a 2022. It's not a there's no 2022.5s, at least not yet. So if you see a 2022, it is different than a 2021, and we're going to talk about those differences. I actually want to show you. This is very convenient. So this is what the graphics, the front graphics on a 2022 Mini Lite look like with a tan exterior. And right here is a unit that was built 2 weeks prior. This unit was built in the end of June. And that's the old Mini Lite graphics, the new graphics. Those actually are the same graphics that are on the white exterior. So where they were changing them up in 2021, you see the graphics there. Rockwood decided, let's just keep the same graphics for the 22s, same on the tan and the white. So whether you go with white or tan, it's going to be the same style of graphics. Now, it doesn't mean a lot to some people, but to some people, those little details matter. And Rockwood does pay attention to those little details. So let's get into this 2509S. This is probably, if not the most popular Mini Lite that we sell, it is number 2, number 1. It's somewhere at the top, so you're gonna see why. This unit is 25 feet 11 inches. Dry weight is about 5,300 pounds. Like all Mini Lites, we have a power jack, 2 30-pound bottles, battery box that could fit 2. One of the changes that Rockwood has made in 2022 is to make solar standard. This was the first year that they are making solar standard. So we see the pass-through on this side underneath the sofa. This unit was ordered with the slide topper. Always recommend that slide topper. Good storage on a 2509, just checks off a lot of boxes. This is a tall storage compartment. Thin and tall, fishing poles, golf clubs. All right, let's check out this underneath the U-shaped dinette. The sewer outlet is right at an accessible point in the back corner. It's not hidden under the slide. There's not a separate tank for a galley tank or anything like that. It all comes out here, black and gray. Your water hookups all located right there. City water, winterization. If you're gonna winterize it yourself, it goes right to the water pump. Very, very important. If you watch these videos, you know I'm a big fan of the black tank flush. Sanitary and easy. Somebody who used to flush these things in the shop, it's a great feature to have. 30 amp service still. Spare tire standard, as is the rear ladder. Walkable roof, nice arch to it. Rain's gonna drain off. We don't see the black streaks we used to see on the Rockwoods. I think part of it is the rain gutter system. I think part of it is the TPO material on the roof just doesn't create those black streaks as much. You're still gonna get some, there's no way around it, but not as many as we used to. It's not as prevalent. So the 2509, you have an outside shower on the other side, but you also have a hookup for the, there's a hose, so you can spray things down. Usually they put it, oh yeah, there it is. So you hook that up. You got the nozzle. If you want to rinse something off. Outside cooktop, 2 burner. That's an electric fridge, by the way. The awning on this unit goes basically almost the whole length of the body. Goes out 8 feet. Spot for the TV mount. Outside speakers above that. See the LED light strip, that's been a standard feature for many years now. Glad that they've kept the MORryde steps. Very convenient, easy to adjust those legs, easy to lift. Just lift it with one hand. I can let it go. Look at it's just actually going on its own. There's pistons that help it up, so really great. So one thing they've changed is the graphic on the door. It's just, I find it exciting. I don't think anybody else does, but I think it's great. I'm always up for new graphics, new tools to educate ourselves in the industry and the customer. Love those standard features, construction features. You can see Asdel inside and out. Here's the other side of the pass-through storage. The griddle is in the box. The gas griddle would mount outside on the rail. Water heater, gas electric water heater. Standard on Rockwood since last year, we have Goodyear Endurance tires. All right, let's head inside. So here is the Newport ash interior of a 2022 Rockwood Mini Lite. Rockwood did not change the Newport ash. They're gonna keep that. They're also keeping the stone. This is the stone furniture color. Now, the flooring is gonna match the cabinetry. So when you get the Newport ash, this is the same flooring you're gonna see. What they did change is they changed the Slatewood, which is standard. They changed it to autumn wood, which is honestly, it's almost the same exact thing. I think Rockwood did not want to make any major changes in 2022 because there are literally thousands of units backlogged that customers have ordered, even back in March, that they still haven't gotten. So they definitely don't want to make a massive jump and make some big changes, and the person who ordered a unit 4 months ago gets a unit that's way different than what they expected. So they really were pretty conservative this year with their changes. You can see one of the changes, and this is a minor one, but I think it was a good one, is they changed the dinette tables. It's the same underneath, it's the same setup, same legs, but they just changed the color, the shape. It's nice. I like how smooth, it's nice smooth sides, rounded, and it matches the cabinetry. Another thing they've changed is they've gone standard with the nightshades. So all Rockwood Minis now come standard with these nightshades. They used to come with that accordion style with the fabric. Another change is in the bathroom. Changed the bathroom sink faucets. In 2022, Rockwood decided to make the 12-volt fridge standard feature. So this is what you're automatically going to get with a Rockwood Mini. And when you get the 12-volt fridge, Rockwood also includes the 190-watt solar panel on the roof, which comes with an inverter that's 1,000 watts. So all of that is now standard. In 2021, it was an option. And when you got the option, you actually got a discount because the gas electric fridge is a lot more expensive than a 12-volt fridge. So what's happening now is if you want the gas electric fridge, the 8 cubic foot, it's an option, but you have to pay a little bit more for that option. I think it's going to be in the ballpark of $500, maybe a little bit less than that for the option. So to get the original standard, which was the gas electric, that is now the option. But honestly, I think the vast majority of people now are going to go with this 12-volt fridge because it comes with solar, because it's larger, it's 11 cubic feet instead of 8 cubic feet, because you can run it all the time when you're going down the road, you're traveling, just run the fridge, your battery's charging when you're hooked up to your vehicle. So plus you got solar. Solar's charging your battery as well. And they've been great. They get cooler faster, about half the time, and they don't use that much power. So we've been really impressed with the 12-volt fridges up to this point. In the 2509, you got a little bit of counter space, but you also have an extension. Another great feature of this floor plan is the Murphy bed. So let's see what it looks like set up. All right, here's your Murphy bed set up. You see how you have the straps so you can make your bed, strap it up. If they didn't have the straps, boy, that'd be a lot of trouble. Every time you lift it up, all your bedding would just sink to the bottom and be all crumpled up. Window opens there and there to get a little bit of a cross breeze, cross ventilation. So all these windows do open up. Side window there, that window, exit window. The only window that doesn't open on this model, actually, before I go too far, the front window, actually that doesn't. The window on the door, and there is a window in the bathroom on this model. Not all of them have this, but you do have a window. It does not open, but you do get some light. Of course, in the bathroom, you got a skylight, some for light, but also for a place for the tall folks to stick their heads. Porcelain toilet. All right, plenty of storage in this model. We have underneath the couch, which is the pass-through storage. Then we have places to hang clothes on either side of the bed. 2 drawers. Now this can either be shelves, or you can take the shelves out and hang clothes here. You can take one of them out, you can take 2 of the shelves out. Bigger drawers underneath the dinette. Then above dinette, cabinet space. Pantry space. Underneath the pantry there is a cabinet door, but that's access. It's actually access to, I believe, the filter cartridge, most likely. You can see some storage. There's actually 3 drawers there. Sponges. And then 2509, the bottom bunk flips up. So you have all that space, potential storage space, right there with the net and the medicine cabinet, the bathroom. So with a family, gonna need to utilize all the space that you can for clothes and food and everything else. So Rockwood has thought of that with this model. They've given you a lot of storage options. All right, let's see what it looks like with the slide in. All right, with the slide room in, it really comes in almost right up to the countertop, but you can get past. You can kind of move around the dinette. Now, when you're traveling, this table is actually going to be down anyway, and you can put cushions on top. So you could just go over those cushions, get to the fridge, you could get to the bathroom, you could still open up the door. If you don't have the mobility though to get past here, you wouldn't. That would stop you. But if you're able to kind of move over cushions or kind of scuttle, I guess, around the dinette, then you certainly can still access the bathroom. It's not blocked off. You can get to that rear bed. If you're traveling, you can't put the Murphy down because the Murphy bed is blocked by the slide, but you can either sleep on that sofa, or you could, probably better option would be the bunk beds in the back. You get the fridge, you can open the doors to the fridge. You can pretty much access everything in here. A couple of storage, a couple of cabinets you can't get to, but you can still get to the important places. All right, so this 2509 is not available. This is actually a sold 2509, but we have many on order. Now, here's the deal. Here's my spiel about the current industry state. I'm going to put the slide out while I talk about it. So if you're not interested in that, feel free to stop watching. But if you are interested in current state of affairs in the RV industry, I have some updates for you. The latest information I'm getting, this is specifically for Rockwood, but it pretty much applies probably across the board. You see the lights dim when I put the slide out because I'm using the company battery box which doesn't have a ton of power. With regular battery, it probably wouldn't do that to that degree, just so you know. But if you're wondering about the lights. Anyway, if, oh boy, what was I saying? So, currently, order times. We're looking at about 6 months. If you were to order a camper today, it's July 21st, I believe. If you order a camper today, you probably will not get that camper until late December or January. That's where we're at right now. We're looking at 5-6 months. It's been consistent for the last few months to be about 6 months. They say that they're catching up a little bit. They had a huge influx of orders in March, actually January, February, March of this year. And for that reason, dealer stock has been so low across the country. We've only had like 3 or 4 units at a time in stock, it seems, and some of those are used. They're telling us that probably by late fall into winter of 2022, dealer stock is gonna go up. Certainly if demand stays where it is, that's not gonna matter because people are just still gonna keep buying the stock that dealers have, but we are supposed to get more stock. If you wanna order a unit for next season, for the 2022 camping season, I would tell you, order your unit by September of 2021. I wouldn't wait later than that. If you're ordering a pop-up, a Rockwood pop-up, I'd say order it now because pop-ups seem to take a lot longer. Pop-up, we had one order take 9 months. So if you want it for spring 2022, order ASAP. Don't wait for that. Rockwood Mini, order by September to get it by probably March or April. Of course, we never know what's going to happen, but that's based on the current information. Another thing, don't wait to order. Prices continue to rise. This unit used to sell for about 28, give or take. It was high 20s. That was like 6 months ago. Right now, we're low 30s. We've gone up about 20%. Pricing has gone up about 20% in 6 months. We got monthly price increases from Rockwood. Let me change our view here so you can get a little bit more of it. But yeah, so don't wait. They're just going to go up. There's no indication, at least at this point, that prices are going to go down. I mean, you see it in the used market. You see it in the new market. Pricing has gone bananas in the last 6 months, and kind of seeing it in every area of life these days, but really seeing it in the RV industry. So don't hesitate. I would order now. Order now to guarantee that you're going to get your unit for the next camping season. All right, this 2509S is a 2022. This is what it's going to look like when you get the Newport Ash with the stone. This is going to stay this way till, boy, probably till they switch over to 2023s and what I assume would be July of 2022. Not to be confusing with those numbers, but yeah. So again, new for this year, standard 12-volt fridge with solar and 1,000-watt inverter. We have a new dinette table. The sink faucet is a new design, and the outside graphics are now standard for tan or white exteriors. If there's any other things that I'm missing right now, I will put them on the screen for you, but that's it. I will be happy to do some more videos on 2022s as we get them, because I'm sure there'll be some interesting new models coming down the pipe. All right, have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the summer. Hopefully it's not raining where you are. It seems like half the country is drenched, the other half is drying out in mega droughts, but hopefully you have nice weather where you are and you can enjoy some good camping. Have a great day.